Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rebecca and on this channel I go through all things accounting, finance, Excel and investment related. So if you do like this kind of stuff, then please do consider subscribing, and otherwise let's jump straight into the video. So you might be an individual who's decided to study AAT, but you haven't yet chosen a training provider that you're going to study with. So in this video I'm going to show you a few different training providers that you can go to that will hopefully help you to make that decision. So let's jump straight into it. So the first training provider that we're going to start with is Kaplan. So I actually undertook my AAT and ACA studies with Kaplan, so I can vouch that they are a very good training provider. Now, if you want to find the AAT course, just click on courses here, go to AAT approved, and you've got this page here. Now, you might be wondering what all of this means. So what does this AAT on demand and live online course mean? How does that differ to, say, different courses available under AAT? So the difference between AAT on demand and live online courses is explained down here. So live online is structured interactive study with live lectures from their tutors, whereas on demand is flexible online study where you can study when it suits you best. And currently they've got 20% off on their AAT on demand and live online courses, which is great. Now, if you're looking at the different qualifications that they offer under AAT, you've got bookkeeping, Foundation, Advanced and Professional. So level 2 is your AAT Foundation, level 3 is Advanced and level 4 is Professional. Now, if you're not sure which one of these courses you should be starting with, then as a just general guide, if you're somebody who's coming from a different career, you've never worked in accounting or finance, then the Foundation certificate might be more appropriate. However, if you click on this, find out more about AAT Foundation certificate, and you scroll down, if you find this AAT skill check test here and just click into there, then there's a video here that you can watch that just gives you a little bit more information about which qualification might be right for you. But also there is a qualifications navigator here. So if you start that, that will give you a general guide over which AAT qualification might suit you best. Now, in terms of a little bit of information about Kaplan itself, if you click on this About and Heritage page here, you can find out a brief history of Kaplan. And you can see here that their history actually starts from 1854. And it wasn't until, I think it was 2010 or 2008, 2010, that they started with virtual classrooms, which is great because it makes it a little bit more accessible to individuals who can't undertake classroom training. But as with all other training providers, if you study with Kaplan, you will receive a workbook for the different exams that you're undertaking within that qualification. And if we just look at books here in the bookshop, and if you just type in AAT and click on the AAT link here, okay, you've got your different AAT qualifications. So if you just click on level 2 here, you've got a payroll study text and business and company law text. And if you click on the AAT Foundation certificate, you've got bookkeeping transactions, bookkeeping controls, element of costing, using accounting software and synoptic test assessment. So here you can find out what exams you're actually going to be undertaking within that specific qualification. So if we go on elements of control, you can see here that you can obtain the study text, where you've got just the study text itself and an exam kit, or you can purchase the exam kit, which is all three. So you get your study text, exam kit, pocket notes, and additional free resources through My Kaplan. Or you've got these pocket notes here. So they're quite handy if you are coming towards the end of your studies and you don't want to carry around a really large book. But if you do purchase one of their courses, then you do get some of these books included in there, so you don't need to buy them on top. Okay, so let's have a look at the other training providers that are an alternative to Kaplan. So we've got BPP here. So BPP are also a very, very good training provider for AAT, and I've worked with quite a few colleagues that have gone through BPP instead of Kaplan for their AAT study books. So if you click on courses here and go to accountancy and tax, okay, you've got the AAT course here, so just click view AAT. So just like Kaplan, BPP have got very good pass rates. There's flexible ways to study with them. You've got online learning environments as well as face-to-face in the classroom. They're globally recognised and trusted as well. And there's a link here on their website to view apprenticeships where you can gain on-the-job training that's relevant to the AAT qualification. And if you'd like to make an inquiry with BPP, then you can pop in your name and your details there and they will get back to you. And if you click on this About with BPP, there is a short video there for you to watch. As you can see there, they have over 40 years of experience and they are a global leader in education. So let's have a look at ICS now. So ICS are again a approved AAT training provider, and they are an award-winning AAT centre, as you can see down here. And they are also the UK's most trusted online AAT provider with a Trustpilot rating of 4.8 out of 5, which is impressive. And if we click down here on which AAT course is right for me, if we just click on the foundation certificate, you've got that skill check there as well. But if you just click on here, we can see here with ICS that their training course is online. So that's going to be £63 per month interest free, and the total price of level 2 studying with them is £695. It takes on average about 6 months to do. It is 100% online with unlimited one-to-one tutor support. You can study at any time, so if you've got another job in a different career and you want to study part-time, or you want to study in the evenings or weekends, you can do that with ICS. If you keep scrolling down here, you've got references from other students who've used ICS in the past, and there's also a little bit more information about accountancy FAQs down here. So when can I start my course? Which jobs can this course lead to? Which AAT course is right for me? How will I be assessed? Can my company fund this course? And how do I enrol? So in terms of a little bit of information about ICS Learn, they are a 100% online training provider, and they are the UK's most recommended online learning provider. As I said before, they have a 4.8 out of 5 Trustpilot rating, and if you want to find more information about them or get in contact, you can do that via email or via telephone. Now, the last training provider that we're going to have a look at is First Intuition. So First Intuition actually provide one-to-one training in the classroom as well as online training courses, so you can do that in the classroom or online, whichever is your preference. And down here we've got AAT already ticked. So if we just click on level down here and go to foundation certificate in accounting, you can see here that we've got the entry level qualification made up of 5 modules in bookkeeping and finance. And if we click on here, we've got the self-study option, or we've got FI online, which is First Intuition online. So if we go to about here, you can gain a little bit more information about First Intuition. So First Intuition are a highly recommended training provider by most of the students that are in the Facebook group. They are also an award-winning training provider, so they've been PQ Magazine College of the Year 5 times, AAT Online Provider of the Year, ACCA and CIMA prize winners also. And here you've got some references about First Intuition, and if we click on AAT here, it gives you a little bit of information about the AAT qualification and introduction to AAT as well, and all the different versions of training that you can undertake. So you've got the option of FI Online, which is an on-demand online learning course, Online Live, which is a live and interactive online learning course, and then Classroom or Virtual Classroom, so where you can study face-to-face or in a virtual classroom. Now you can also undertake the checker quiz to see which AAT qualification they recommend that you begin with. And then you've got further references about First Intuition here. So if you're ready to take the next step with them, then you can click on where the nearest study centre is. If you click on book now, then that takes you to the qualifications that you can then purchase, or you've got the option of online study. So if we just click on FI Online here, you can see here that you get their materials delivered to your door. So you actually get course notes, question banks, you get the study material as well. And as you can see there, that's all delivered straight to your door. You've also got tutor support via phone or email, and you've also got mock exam question and feedback as well. So there you have it. So I'll leave a link to each of those different training providers in the description below. And if you've had any experience with any of those different training providers, then by all means leave a comment in the comment section below, as I'm sure it'll help somebody who's trying to decide on which training provider to use. So I hope you found this video useful. Do consider subscribing as always. Hit the like button if you found it useful, and I shall see you on the next video.